This is an obvious question for me. Like, absolutely is I define myself as an introvert, and based on two, feature. One is that I'm not very active on social media, and the other is that it's really hard to make friends with me and for me to, like getting on well with the others. Because I'm more a listener, so I would prefer my friends to be like more talkative or more outgoing, so that they sync with my energy. I guess like I don't want both of us to just silent outwardly. Generally, yes, but it also depends on what are you asking me. Like, if it's come to what should I eat tomorrow, like where do I go for traveling, then I'm not very decisive. But like for my university, for like bigger questions, then I would be very clear about my answer. This question is, for me, is a little bit weird because I usually reflect on a progression or like a journey, not just a decision. Like I decide to enter a debate competition in Da Nang, then I'm not really reflecting that decision, right? I'm reflecting the process, the journey that I'm going to Da Nang to compete with everyone, to lose, and that sort of thing. Yeah. So for me, yes, I do, but like not in that way. Yes, I changed quite a lot, but after all the changes, I feel like I'm pretty much the same. Like if you met me like 3 years ago, I'm not very into mathematics. I'm still a very active kid, very like loving to curious about everything. But then I have to study hard to go to a good high school. Then I'm really into math, and then when I go to the good high school already, then I just don't like math anymore, and then I'm more into like debating, into like I don't know, chess or something like that. This is a very cringe answer, but I would say that my all-time favorite books is I Want to Eat Japan Crease novel. First is the light novel, and it have some like illustration, but not much, not like the anime. And in my opinion, the adaptation of the anime is not that good because of the animation in the 2014 is not that great. Talking in terms of the plot of the story, this is a very sad story of Sakura, who is high school girls which have a very like severe disease that caused her pancreas to not work anymore, so that she wants to eat our prodigy, our male main character, which is Haruki. She wants to eat Haruki's pancreas, and the story is very funny. But after that, her death is caused by a murderer, not by her disease, which left everyone very sad. And she also have a diary which like copy and then reflect everything that she like experienced with Haruki during like the very last day of her. And yeah, this is a very sad story. And what makes it special is that 2 days ago I rewatched it just like normal, but I rewatched it in a very special occasion, that I'm waiting for the result of a debate match. And finally, after that very sad story, that I actually became the champion. So it's just a special feeling that I watched it in that moment. So I don't know, I just really like that light novel. Yeah. As a teenager, I would say movie 100%. Like our attention span is not that great. I would say like our Gen Z, but another feature that makes movie have an edge on books is that books usually requires us to process more information, rather than movie. You can just turn off your brain and then watch it, enjoy it, then yeah, in terms of like entertaining wise, movie have an advantages. I'm not typical book lovers, but I do read some books and some straightforward benefits are you improve your reading skills, you improve your attention span, and you also learn more knowledge throughout the books. But I don't think it is that efficient to learn through a book. Movies is a very broad term, so usually it's just an entertaining tools for children, for teenagers, as you just sit down, have some popcorns, and then enjoy it. But then movie usually have some kind of moral like lesson for children, for teenagers, so that they can behave or act in a more polite, in a better way in life. In the Vietnamese schooling system, no. Like we have enough textbooks, we have enough things to memorize already. Like you have every subject, you have a books, right? You don't have that much projects. All of the things you do with that, you copy many things from the textbook to your notebooks, and then you learn by heart, and then you go to the exam, you enter the exam, and then everything just come up your mind. So what I recommend is that just forget the book and then enjoy other aspect of schooling, because it's not that important. Even in high school, I don't think that I learned much, but yeah, in terms of skills wise, you should learn all the skills instead.